CCTV footage of Vancouver Police Department officers putting handcuffs on Maxwell Johnson and his 12-year-old granddaughter on a busy Vancouver street has been shared publicly for the first time. In 2019, VPD responded to a 911 call from a Bank of Montreal branch where Johnson and his granddaughter were suspected of committing fraud over the use of an Indian status card in an attempt to open the girl's first bank account. Today, in an online press conference giving an update on the incident, Maxwell Johnson said the past 2 years have been hard, but they will move forward in his fight to create change within the VPD.
I know deep down in my heart, I know this is something that needs to be done not only for my family, but for our community and other First Nations people and other people of color. And just want to thank everybody for their outgoing support. It's really appreciated. Thank you.
Last year, Johnson and his granddaughter filed a BC human rights case against VPD, alleging they were racially profiled, which led to their detainment. In early 2021, Vancouver Police Department responded, denying discrimination. We reached out to the Vancouver Police Department. They stated they could not comment due to the incident being under review with the Office of Police Complaints Commissioner. At the press conference, lawyer and advocate Mary Ellen Turpel-Lafond said she is applying for an intervention in the human rights case this week on behalf of the Union of B.C. Indian Chiefs.
So that we can be sure that the British Columbia Human Rights Tribunal has all of the information that might be helpful for them to understand the situation and understand the level of concern that the Chiefs of British Columbia have and the Union of British Columbia Indian Chiefs has about this situation.
Grand Chief Stuart Phillip of the Union of B.C. Indian Chiefs had fiery words for the treatment of Johnson and his granddaughter. Their leadership is calling for change from the VPD in their treatment of all people of color.
We totally condemn the VPD. They have a long record of racism, abuse to people of color, of not defending the fundamental human rights of people of color.
The Heiltsuk leadership supports their members Maxwell Johnson and his granddaughter and their human rights fight.
Yeah, we don't agree, with statements being made that it does not exist within the Vancouver Police Department. It is very alive, and this is something that why we're here today to stand up, against that, and make sure that we can do everything that we can to stop it and make those changes that need to be made.
They also shared a Strongest Leader campaign, which brings awareness about fighting racism and highlights the story of the case. Lee Wilson, APTN National News, Kitimat.